Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. Right, as you can see, we are essentially where we left off once again, and I'm just finishing up the lentil field myself, as I haven't actually drilled anything with the new drill yet. So this is a nice opportunity to actually give it a go, as the helpers have been doing all the drilling for this field, and for good reason, because it is absolutely massive. I know to some it's not, to some it is. To me, it truly is. I think these are missed bits, to be honest. These little bits here, that looks missed to me. Let's have a go of it and just see. Maybe it's just the texturing thing. Maybe not. Right, well, we can sort out all these little bits and that. Maybe the this was a bit too sharp or too not sharp of an angle. I don't know. Anyways, easy enough to sort. But yeah, so this is, if I remember correctly, this is episode 46, which is kind of hard to believe, considering the fact that my initial plans for this series were to end at 50, which is very soon. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't want to rush this series to completion, especially now that we've got this massive field that at least we'll be able to get one massive harvest out of it. We do have our other two fields, and we haven't even made any tea to sell yet, so I feel as though I don't want to sort of just end things, but rather have a more natural ending where, I mean, the thing with the tea productions, for example, is that they can keep going on and on and on and on, right? Productions like that, they will, until water runs out. Yeah, that's the end of that. So I really think that it might be a wise idea to just kind of let it go naturally till the end of the harvests. I'm not too fussed on the tea being produced and not being able to sell all of it, as long as we do make some tea, which I reckon we actually have some dried tea that we should bring to the other factory, so we'll get that sorted. But I'm just going to tidy up this field. There's so many little missed bits. I mean, it looks missed, at least, not necessarily on the map, but just here it does look like the helper has missed a bit. But really, in the grand scheme of it all, it's not all that bad. Just a couple more I'm seeing here. I wonder why, though. Maybe that was drilled, it was just a texturing thing, as I said, but nevertheless, there we go. I think that's a majority of missed bits, at least. It is a very large field. Luckily, though, we don't have to faff with rolling for lentils. Did not expect that. I was fully expecting to have a full-on rolling session in this field. We do have that massive roller after all. But to be honest, I also think that this may be the last field we drill. Even though, I'm not trying to rush the series or anything, but we're in April now, and I could see us going till just after harvest. But we'll have to remain and see, because I possibly could push it to 60. As I've said before, the only series of the three that I currently have running, TerraLife Plus is the only one that's going to continue on into FS25, and I don't know for how long. I know that there's an update that's come out since recording the last episode that came out earlier this week, but it does require a new save on the map, so I don't see myself restarting it, because if I do, it would probably be in FS25. So I think the fact that we're going, as I've said before, that series is more of a test to sort of see how TerraLife Plus works and all that, and then bring it into FS25. If everything goes absolutely wild in FS25, like if it's, I know it's going to be good, but like if it's like really good, you know what I mean, then we might have to take a break on the Terra Life Plus and wait for it to come out on FS25. However, I digress. We shall see when that time comes. For now, let's focus on survival, because that's what we're doing. So we'll get this folded up. I would like to use this drill again. Oh, and I will do, for Alfalfa at the very least. So that is very good news. We do have our new field sort of ready to go. We're just waiting for the Alfalfa that's currently growing to be ready to harvest, which shouldn't be too far away. But let's have a look. Because I reckon it would be, I'll probably harvest it on the first. Oh, it doesn't look really. Oh, okay, it's got like 2 more months in it. That's a bit of a bugger. Maybe what we'll do is we'll drill in this now, and then this, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We will do that now, because at least if we can drill in what is not... Okay, let's just get this to Alfalfa. Oh, it was the very last one. Right, there we go. If we can at very least get the Alfalfa drilled in around this bit of Alfalfa, then we can just harvest it all when the time comes, because it's not like it's going to wither after it's ready to harvest. So I'm pleased to do this now, actually. This makes a lot of sense. And then we'll just harvest this big area on the first ready to harvest stage, so that it can regrow all as one crop. So we might dig into this bit of Alfalfa a touch, but not too much. Alright, so let's get lined up, and then at least we can give ourselves a bit of... And we will have to roll this, but possibly I can get it rolled with a helper, so that we can sort out some of the production things. Right, anything that's not drilled there I will fix up as just grass along the sheep pasture there. Right, so I did dig in a bit more than I wanted there, whoops. But that's fine, I am trying to get it as level as possible. Come on, bloody fence. Right, we'll just go around like this. Should be good. Oops, sorry Alfalfa, digging in a bit more. It's just because this is a crop that you don't re-drill, right? You don't need to re-drill it, so I mean it's fine that we're cutting a bit into it so that it doesn't look all patchy and rubbish. Oh, come on now. There we go. Right on. Brilliant. Right, and then straight ahead we've also got a crop in, so that'll be really nice when we get the double linseed going. That will be really, really nice to deal with. That is another thing. We'll wait for both fields to be ready and do a massive linseed harvest. So I wonder, actually, collectively, is that field bigger? Still not bigger. Wow. Alright. That is very orange, and I love it. I can't wait for that massive harvest. So that's really the big plan, is that we are going to be getting a new harvester so we can actually sell it. I haven't decided on one yet, by the way. Initially I said a class harvester because I haven't really used them much, but again I have to look at some of the newer ones that have come out since mentioning that and seeing if there's anything that, you know, is a bit more appropriate. There are a few that I already have installed on this save that I might use, but we shall see. Anyways, enough rambling, let's crack on with this in a time lapse. Alright, here is the final pass for the Alfalfa. I will be honest, this has taken a bit longer than I expected, but this is mostly why. This drill is kind of pushing the limits for this tractor as well, especially considering we're on a bloody massive hill. And that is quite a hill, to be honest, as well. But it is done, and I think that will be really good. I know that the sheep are very, very excited for it. I can just tell, you know. Can just tell they are quite hungry for it. It's a bit of a shame, actually, that I do this with series. I love building these you know, farms up and maps up and all these things, and then the series is done. And I do feel kind of bad about that, but I also I think what I enjoy the most is this part of it. You know, building it up and doing what I can with it while it's growing, but then I never give myself the proper opportunity to, like, see it through kind of thing, which is unfortunate. Like, keep playing it as the map. So this one I would like to do a bit more, because it is actually quite good. I know we've got like 3 big fields now, well, 4 including this alfalfa here, and so it is quite a tight, like, small little farm, but I feel as I've managed to get a lot into one very small space, even having multiple fields. I mean, at the end of the day, this could be split again, like it was into the 2 different lands, but like having it, you know what I mean, split in like a better direction so they're even. But I like it as a big field, and I like these as 2 separate fields, and they don't always have to be the same crop, but time will tell what happens with all of that, because linseed will be ready to harvest in July, which I reckon will be before the end, meaning that we'll probably stick another crop in there, but it won't be, it'll probably be one of these crops, to be honest, if we are to do another harvest with that field, simply because the linseed itself we drilled in the autumn and in the spring, so it could even be as late as September that we drill that in, to harvest. And then the lentils will also be in August or September. They're really quick, actually, similar to I believe soybeans are quite quick. Oh no, what am I thinking of? Spuds, maybe? Sorghum is quick as well. That's what I was on about. Anywho's, let's see what is next. So this has to be rolled, if I'm not mistaken. It does. So let's get that going. Yeah, we'll definitely need the John Deere for that, because it is a big old roller, and it might struggle a bit as well at times. I will start it. I don't know how it's going to work, but it's not like it's going to destroy the crop or anything that's there, so we can just kind of set it off to do its own thing and tidy up what needs tidying at that time. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we'll just get this tucked away for now. Yeah, I think the yard layout here is just big enough for the big kit that we have now. I mean, as far as fitting kit in, I think we may need another shed for the harvester itself, but at the end of the day, it's fine. I mean, that one's been sat outside so long anyways. The other one might need another shed, but we'll see. Actually, it might even fit in the tea bloody thing as well, because that's no, it's tall inside, but not the doors. Anyways, let's get this set up, see what we can do with it, and we also have to look at the tea that we can shift over to the production itself, because we do want to get that sorted also. Now, this might be a bit funny with the fence there. It's very close to the fence, but let us try nevertheless. This is really the most important thing to get done now anyways, just to finish the rolling here. It is 12.3 meters, right? It could be 12. It is 12.3. Bang on the money. Had issues with that a bit here and there. Right, sharp. It's 2 enough. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, we'll let it crack on. It will roll over that. It shouldn't destroy it though, but we will look away just in case. Well, no, hang on. Let's see. Oh my word. Right, someone just mentioned about this in for the other video, for the Terra Life Plus video, about how this, yeah, we need to stop this. Stop please. Thank you. Yeah, that's absolutely my fault. I could have set it a little bit farther away, but I didn't want to because I drilled so close to it, because this is a one and done crop, right? It's not like you're drilling to or planting or drilling to then re-drill once it's harvested, but rather continuous. I don't mind having it so close to the fence, but really just need to do it myself this first bit. What happens next? Nothing. Beautiful. Right, so let's pick that up and take it over here. I think will be good. Yes, because this is the course it would have taken otherwise. So if we have it set just right, then it shouldn't struggle anymore. Shouldn't being the key phrase there. But we shall see. Right, it should crack on as normal. Top. Very good, very good. Right, what is next? This needs to go. So we can get this prepared to sell. Maybe we'll get it set up onto the lorry here so that we can take it to the shop and get it sold. The other thing we have to... Yeah, I'll just park it here for now because we'll load it up on there. We do also need to get ourselves... Oh, actually, I could put it on there. It would make way more sense. In fact, where is... Yeah, this needs to go as well. So I think we will get this sold now. We might as well take it down to the shop. It would... Oh, hello. Please refrain from bringing friends. That's what? That's silly. What's going on there? Right, do we have another tractor available? Where's the class? Here we go. Something is a bit funny. What's going on with that? Right, we have all of the 3 points occupied, but that's fine. This will be a good opportunity to shift the mower over. What is going on? Oh, it's always something in it. It's like attached to it. Bugger off you. Right, has that worked, or is it still... I don't understand. I'll have to sort that out, but for now, let's just get this loaded onto the lorry. We don't need to strap it down. It would probably be best to do that, but it's really not that imperative. As long as we can get this on to the truck, then we are good. I'm impressed at how quickly and easily that's worked, to be honest. Is this going to be another situation where we need the... Nope, we're good. Nice. Luckily, we'll be able to sell it straight off the truck as well at the shop, so that is handy. This is going to bother me until we get it sorted, so... There we go. Throw it in the air, and I think that's actually worked. No, it hasn't. What is going on? Hey, you know what, though? We can sell this as well. So I'm going to put this onto... There we go. Now it's worked. Going to put this onto the lorry as well. Might just put it like this. We don't need it anymore. I've realized we have no more trees to shift. So it doesn't need to... Right, it's going to flop about, but that's fine. We'll get it sorted onto the truck. Then we can get that sold. We'll get the mower sold. We'll get this sold. And while we're down there, we can actually look at some new mowers as well. I haven't looked in the sales, I don't think. I usually check it every day, or every month at least, but... Right, I think we need to go the other way to get it. But now that I'm on about it, let's have a look. Right, absolutely nothing. Oh, don't get stuck again. I don't know why you're going that way. It's alright. Probably get a notification shortly that the helper is in Struggle City. But yeah, this we do not need anymore, so that is good to know. We can get it sold. Oh, there we go. Helpers on their way. This was a very useful piece of kit, though, for all the trees. I didn't have to get a logging trailer once. I did get the logging at... No, did I ever? I don't think I did. I think I was humoring the idea of getting the logging attachment or logging bed for this truck, for the little Mercedes, but didn't have to in the end, which is really quite grand. Right, might as well get this shifted out the way as well. Just because it is quite literally in the way. Hello there. Come with me, little bag. There we are. Brilliant. Now, we can probably stick you over here because this is what you will be used in next. In fact, this may work. Brilliant. Oh, happy days. Look at that. That was good. Okay. We'll just tuck this to the side here for the time being. This may very well be our mowing tractor, though, so we'll have a look and see. But in the meantime, we'll take the truck down to the shop and we'll get some things sold. Alright, and we have arrived at the shop. We won't be taking back any sort of... Oop, hello. Yes, I didn't strap anything down because I can't, but that's fine, we made it. I will be coming down here with probably the class to sort out mowers and all. This has been cool. It was very inexpensive. We had it for so much longer than we needed it, though, but it was so inexpensive that I kind of forgot about it, even though I was cycling through it all the time. But we can now officially get it sold for very little money and sold again, because it would take bloody ages to get it. And we can't really... well, actually, I should have brought down all the other kit as well, because all the other mowing kit that we have is relatively tiny. Petite, if you will. The TED is here, 2.3 meters. We're only making hay, so that's silly. We need to sell that. And then this is 2.5 meters, so no to both of those. Actually, the windrow would be alright, but let's have a look. So, okay, Tedders were at 2.3, so we can get just that one's perfect. Absolutely class, that is. Literally class as well. Right, that's one we have, that's one we can buy. 4 meters, this one's 4.5. I think, yeah, doesn't really matter really. They're all fairly inexpensive. I got that one because we needed a cheap one, so now we can go for something like that. 4.5 is fine for that size of field. 8.9 is just too big, and that one's too expensive for what it is. Next, windrows. I mean, the Swadro is a nice bit of kit, but I mean, price-wise, we don't really have to worry about price. We could go for this Kroner as well. This one is 4 though, so that would make more sense. It would be nice to use something like this, but the hay and forage kit is just so expensive. Silly, really. Really silly. Okay, this one's also quite good for the price. So again, we'll be spending under 20,000 for the new kits, plus we'll make up the money from the old kit. In this case, I'm almost tempted to just buy the Kuhn because the size of it is perfect. Could go with the Tarup as well. I mean, it's... yeah, 3.2. Nah, this is just the best one for us overall. Yeah, one of these two. But again, we're going to be spending under 40,000 for mowing kit, like a full new mowing kit set, basically, when the time comes. We don't need it now. Harvesters, we've already looked at this a couple of times. I'm leaning sort of towards something like this. Possibly just this one. I don't know if I need to look at new mods, but I will, because I'm curious to see what is out. I haven't really looked at new mods in a long time, so it would be good to check that out, get something a bit different. And then, oh right, I didn't sell that. Did that not show up on the thing? Oh, nope, just forgot about it, that's all. There we go, there's 6,000 from that. Can't remember it being much more than that in the first place, but anyways, let's take this back to the farm, and we will collect the harvester once we get down there, and then we'll see you back here to sell it. Alright, that was quite the journey to make it all the way to the shop from the farm with the harvester. It does take its sweet time at 30 kph, but we have arrived, and now it's time to sell the lot. So really, it's going to be only about, well, here, let's get everything repaired and see what it'll all cost. So that's about 6 grand to repaint. So total, we're looking at about, I mean, so call it 35, so just about 37, 38 for all sold. So that's not too bad. Maybe we'll get a grand total here. 48. Oh, right, my maths is awful. Right. I was missing 10 grand there. Perfect, even better. So the harvester in mind, even if it's 150,000 or something, that is good, because that means it will have loads of money if we do want to buy another sort of a bigger, different harvester. But for now, we are going to sort out some tea things. The helper here is done, so that's happy news. Let's see what's what in the drying front. If nothing is really ready, then we... oh my. No, I'm seeing readiness there. I really am. I don't know where anything comes out, so let's just try something and see what happens. So, productions, because we want to get these started. So we need dried mint, dried thyme, dried mint and peppermint, dried verbena and lemon balm, and then the lot, basically. I almost feel like Dahoot's herbal tea would be the one to do, though, over all the others, I mean. So if we're using... Right, we might just do mint and thyme on their own, because that's fine. Mint and thyme, and then we'll do linden, verbena, peppermint. What's that one? Oh, right, verbena. Oh, gosh. Peppermint, chamomilla, and rosehip for that, which I think we'll do. Right, why don't we just put them all in and see what happens? Where is my dried stuff? Okay, so everything, it's pretty level. So let's spawn out one pallet. I don't... Okay, so... Oh, interesting. Oh, it's 1050. Dried mint. Lovely flower. Okay, cool. Well, let's do the rest of them. We'll spawn out one, spawn out one, spawn out one, get one. You guessed it, one more. Another. Oh, and surprise, one more. Beautiful. So there's all of our tea. We've got our dried verbena, dried mint, dried peppermint, dried linden, dried rosehip in the yellow, dried chamomilla, lemon balm, and thyme. Fantastic. So now we can take that over to the factory. I believe it's this side. Is it there? Oh, that might be the production side where it comes out. So I think it's over... Oh, no, definitely not where I thought. Here, let's have a look. I reckon it is right here, though. No, that's where it spawns out. Oh, perfect. I've set it up brilliantly. That was probably something I intentionally tried to do as well. So let's see about this. Try and get as many of these bags as possible, because then once we get this sorted and we have tea to sell, that will be very exciting. Also, I think we can probably shift over some of the... Oh, come on, I know you've got the capacity. Oh, barely. That's fine. We'll do a couple loads then. I know that the hello? Weird. That is very strange. That is very, very strange. I wonder how heavy, though, it is, because maybe we can just stack a load of them. It's like they don't have a collision or something. Here, if I can just put that on there, I will. Ooh. Strange. That is very strange. Yeah, we'll put it on this one then, on the first one. Kind of threw me for a loop, that's all. It's a shame, actually, because now it... Yeah, I should maybe just take one at a time. Get the Massey on it or something, but... Alright, we'll put this like that. I'll just take these 4 as well. I know it only looks like 2 pallets, but there are 4 pallets there. Oh, what? Has it gone back into that production? Hang on a minute. Something's gone missing. Something went back into the production. I can't be the only one that saw that. No, they're all... What the bloody noise? That's weird. Something's happened there that was a bit weird. Where's this? Yeah, they've gone back in. So the ones, so that one, and that one were the ones that I took, and they can be added back in. That's so weird. Why would that allow that? I don't know. Mystery. Mystery indeed. Right, well, let's get these other 4 then. Try not to get them back into the production, because then it's even more faff. Trying to get that sorted. At least we know what we're doing here, sort of. I say that, but... Do we really? Ah, to a point, yes. But anyways, let's get this sorted here. Get one more pallet. I think also we might have some fabric that we can shift to the tailor shop from the spinnery, which is grand, because the more clothing we get as well, we'll have even more cash in for whatever really, which is why I'm kind of leaning towards getting a really big harvester, especially for this bloody see, oh, I've done it again. That's fine, it's not like it's lost, it's just we'll get it later, that's all. Right, now that we have all of that in, let's start producing the tea that we want. Right, so we've got, nope, we're in the wrong thing. Here we are. Right, 50,000, my. Could really just run the full tea lab. That's all you need is just tea. Stemmed just from water. Right. We'll get this one started. Activate. So that one's going to start taking all of those. Then we'll also get the mint tea and the thyme tea. Bow thyme herbal tea and mint herbal tea. And then we're using all of the teas. I like that this one... Yeah, so if you had just linden, for example, or a few other things, then you could do the nighttime tea, the sweet dreams tea. But we will do this one because it'll take rosehip, linden, verbena, chamomilla, and dried peppermint. Oh, lemon balm is all on its own. Oh dear. Right. Right, well maybe we'll stop the production of that for now. Because I thought that was used in this one as well, but it's the only one that's not. Okay, well maybe we'll do that now. We'll just stop that from producing any more. For now, at least. It's alright. Linden will get lots of, and now all that. So yeah, we'll sort that out. How are we doing here? We do have one pallet. Running out of wool, but we'll have more for that as well. Let's just spawn the one really quickly and just get it shifted over. Might as well do. And then that's that really. I think that was a good. Like, oh, there's more seed there. I completely forgot about that. Not that we need it, which is good. May in the future, but we don't need it right now. Get the fabric in there. I'm quite enjoying this class, and it will be a good mowing tractor as well. I think it'll be perfect actually for that job. Right, so these teas are still spawning out, so we'll sort that out in the next one. Maybe all at once. Maybe, oh no, this is the wrong place. Apologies. And here we are. Brilliant. We'll just leave that there for the time being. Happy days. We'll get a nice view of the class in view, because it is such a nice tractor. Let's be completely honest. This, for a first time really using a class, I'm quite pleased with it. I really am. But we will get actually in view the tea factory, because yeah, as you can see, it does show all of the different possibilities in that, which is really cool. And then when we do sell it, we'll set up a market stall as well, possibly right here, but it might be nice to take them a bit further to get them sold, but we shall see. But for now, that does end this episode. So the next one will probably be into May, because we do want the crops to grow a bit more, closer to ready to harvest, which is very exciting, always exciting to harvest. But that does do it for this episode. So if you have enjoyed the episode, a cheeky thumbs up always helps out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Until the next one though, please do take care, and bye for now.